explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Bradley Pinion.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 33.
A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
A gain of 33.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Again in the air for Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. Big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Short throw taken by Pitts. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. And Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go, set, go!
From the gun, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and goal. Here's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a...
And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown.
We spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Falcons 14, 49ers nothing. Bradley Pinion set to
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Only tries to rattle the ball, but it's a mistake. The ball's out. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
On the tackle.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
He was brought down by
Third down. They need 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
To throw. Here's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. And that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the toss, it's Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Another run here for Robinson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On third down, it's Robinson. A dive, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gonzalez now for the point after. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. David Onyemata. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5.